Nada Mario, nada Mario, nada Mario. देख भाई, एक्ट्रेस ने स्टोरी डाली है, तो वो तो इंस्टा सोच रहा होगा। क्या? Can they hear my voice? अबे डिले आ रहा है। अबे यार, ये क्यों नहीं आ रहा? इसको कॉल करना। या अबे तेरा रुक गया। सो क्या मतलब अभी क्या करेगा? Yeah, YouTube में नहीं सुना तेरा.
Check. I think it should work
Yeah,
now. I think
YouTube
it
में
should
नहीं सुना
work now.
तेरा.
Check. I think it should work
Yeah,
now. I think
YouTube
it
में
should
नहीं सुना
work now.
तेरा. बे
Check. I think it.
YouTube पे क्यों आया भाई?
I think it should work now. Okay, guys, can you please share the link to, like, WhatsApp groups and stuff, so that we can get some more viewers and make this interesting. Also, I'm just waiting for Atreus to join the live stream, and please join us on YouTube. It'll be helpful for us. Um, yeah, I'll go. Since there are few demos, I'll just probably go in a random order. If we are getting more demos, I'll go. Yo, WhatsApp groups is here. Guys, we have 11 here with us. You can
अबे
see you
कोई
from
YouTube
here.
नहीं आने वाला.
अबे आ तो गए हैं, 6 viewers आ गए, और क्या चाहिए. So they will come, they will join. Don't worry about that. Because I have the Instagram on as well. So they will, whoever is coming on Instagram, they'll be redirected to YouTube. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Let me read the comments. Atreus का कॉल. हेलो. हेलो. हवेली में आओ. ओके, चल.
अबे इसको बोलना भाई इंस्टा पे आने के लिए.
ओके, सॉरी गाइस. या फाइन. एट्रियस, तुम्हारा भी कैमरा ऑन कर दे.
ये कर लूं
आई
कंघी.
डोंट नो. हाँ.
कंघी कर लूं कंघी.
ओके, सो nice. We are getting some people on the chat now. It's okay, it's fine. Yo, 9 viewers right now. Is to add on the email. Oh shit, it's a wrong. It's not the right email. I'm sorry. I just added gmail.com by mistake. I'm sorry, guys. This is the email. I'm really sorry. Live at
Actress
feelqrecordings.com. This is the email.
नमस्कार.
Is he
आ
here?
गया.
Okay. Nice. Let's go.
नमस्कार.
नमस्कार सर. बहुत
हेलो
दिन
मल्लू.
हो गए आपसे मिलके. मैं इसमें अभी सोच रहा हूँ वीडियो इसमें ऑन करूँ या मेन वाले में ऑफ कर दूँ क्या.
अबे इंस्टाग्राम पे आ रहा है. इंस्टाग्राम पे नहीं कर रहा क्या?
नहीं, यूट्यूब पे कर रहा हूँ
उसको
ताकि.
इंस्टा पे तो करने को बोला, इधर लोग ही नहीं आएंगे.
अबे इधर
अबे
कौन आएगा?
अबे इंस्टा पे भी ऑन है, ठीक है. इंस्टा
अच्छा.
में से यहाँ पे आ जाएंगे. हाँ,
ओहो.
चिल करना. अभी वीडियो को ऑफ कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है, मेरा. और इधर से आऊँगा ताकि ठीक लगे.
इंस्टा से आ यार.
हमारी क्यों खुलवा दी तूने?
मेरा आया या नहीं कैमरा.
कैमरा है तेरे पे?
अभी लैपटॉप वाला है.
ओहो. राइस लोग.
एचपी. हाँ. इतना देर क्यों लग रहा है देख कैमरा ऑन होने के लिए. पता नहीं,
नए जमाने का कैमरा है ना तेरा?
कुछ भी. I
एड्रेस का
came
डिले
here
हो रहा
from
है भाई.
Insta. Nice. Now
ओहो.
we have around 15 viewers, guys. That's nice.
एक काम
Okay.
कर.
हाँ.
ये आकाश चौहान को मॉडरेटर बना दे।
अच्छा,
हाँ
यूट्यूब में
हाँ, लेकिन कौन है ये?
मैनेजिंग मॉडरेटर और स्टैंडर्ड मॉडरेटर?
जो तेरा मन करे, अक्कड़ बक्कड़ करके बना दे।
डिफरेंस क्या है? मैनेजिंग
मुझे पता नहीं भाई।
मॉडरेटर बना दिया।
इसका तो घूम ही रहा है वो।
ओके,
लॉस्ट वर्ड्स को बना दे। दूसरा
guys,
मॉडरेटर,
okay, lost was also fine, nice.
दूसरा बना स्टैंडर्ड
uh,
मॉडरेटर।
गाइस, जितना आप शेयर कर सकते हो, हर हर ग्रुप में शेयर कर दो। uh, अच्छा लगेगा हमको भी, थोड़े बहुत व्यूअर्स से हमको थोड़ा सा मज़ा आएगा फिर। एक सेकंड, ये क्या है, ये कैमरा क्या?
You can talk in English because some
Oh
people
yeah,
are from abroad also.
yeah, of course, let's stick to English, but I'm just really worried about the camera right now. Okay, so I'll just put the camera on from this thing, and yeah, and I'm stopping the live stream on Instagram. Okay, I'll put a
Why?
story. I'll put a story uh, to join the stream on YouTube. The live stream on Instagram.
For
मजा नहीं है
sure.
फिर।
I'll put a story. Wait. Uh, okay. छोटा
Let
सा
me grab
बनाओ।
a water bottle.
अभी सब याद आएगा तुझे, है ना?
I'm thirsty.
ओके।
तू हॉटस्पॉट से आया है क्या?
कौन?
ये ड्रेस
I was
हाँ,
not
थोड़ा।
home.
बोल बोल रहा है और वीडियो बाद में चल रहा है।
अच्छा, एक सेकंड, मैं कट करके वापस आता हूँ कैमरा के लिए। एक सेकंड। हेलो यार,
क्या
क्या है?
आइटम है?
क्या
यार
इशू है कैमरा में, पता नहीं। Can someone help me with this camera issue? I have no idea. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll switch on OBS camera.
तू ट्यूटोरियल दे रहा है क्या? हाउ टू स्विच ऑन योर कैमरा?
मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कैसे ऐड करूँ भाई। OBS वर्चुअल कैमरा है क्या लेकिन?
भाई तू उसमें वो बनाना नया सीन, उसमें वेबकैम ऐड कर अपना।
उसमें लाइक सेम सीन में मेरे पास कैमरा है,
तो उसमें
लेकिन
कैमरे वाली प्रोफाइल खोल, सेटिंग में जाओ उसकी। सेटिंग में जाके तू अपना ये जो रियल टेक कैमरा जो भी होता है लैपटॉप का, उसको सिलेक्ट कर।
प्रॉपर्टीज में जाके।
भाई तूने कोई हाई फाई कैमरा वाली
नहीं
ऐप
बे,
डाल रखी हो और वो हाई फाई ले नहीं रहा हो,
नहीं।
या सस्ती ऐप डाली।
प्रॉब्लम ये है कि it's not working on Discord. Like my camera doesn't open on Discord, but it's opening on OBS.
हाँ तो वैसे कर ले।
ओके फाइन, नो प्रॉब्लम। तू तो
भाई
ऑन कर
अभी
ले।
भी टाइम है इंस्टा पे
तू,
आने का।
अबे यार, ठीक है ना, ऐसे चलेगा। वी हैव
ये मैंने
15
ऑन कर
व्यूअर्स
दिया।
हियर। वी हैव 17 व्यूअर्स नाउ, नाइस।
हाँ 15 भी हो गया।
17 हो गया। चलो, नमस्ते सर, नमस्ते जिस्तियन म्यूजिक, नमस्ते लॉस्ट वोल्ट्स म्यूजिक, हेलो मिस्टर क्रूब्स, ऑल ट्रैक्स, रेली मैक्स, आईडी एके, लार्जा, क्रेविक्स,
मैं
ओके,
गधे स्ट्रीम तो ऑन।
पॉल्ट्रिक्स, चिराग पुजारी, हाय गाइस, नाइस टू मीट यू। रैप won't, oh okay, right, thanks for letting me know. Okay, fine.
स्ट्रीम तो ऑन
ऐसे
कर।
स्ट्रीम ऑन है? अच्छा,
कहाँ
मेरा,
ऑन
हाँ,
है?
सॉरी, हाँ, वो कर लेता।
क्यों बौखला क्यों रहा है इतना?
ओके, ओके, फाइन। Okay, the first demo is from Poltrix. सो
ओके
लेट्स चेक इट आउट। तुम लोगों को सुनाई दे रहा है तो बताओ। ऑडियो सुनाई दे रहा है?
या
मेरे स्ट्रीम में आ जाओ दोनों, मतलब स्क्रीन में। ऑडियो सुनाई दे
या
रहा है?
इट्स ऑडिबल.
यस इट्स ऑडिबल
Okay. Let's listen to the first demo. It's from the Maximus Emoji Park and Poltrix. थोड़ा रिएक्शन वगैरह देना, तेरा वीडियो ऑन है।
साउंड कम आ रहा है.
क्या करना है?
नहीं साउंड बढ़ा रहा हूँ. वेट.
ओके, ठीक कर लो पहले
या
ऑडियो। थोड़ा सा कम करूँ यहाँ से?
नहीं. अरे भाई मत
आई
कर.
थिंक इट्स परफेक्ट
वेट।
Take me back to the days when we were both okay. Baby, you know it wasn't yesterday. We lost track and we couldn't find our way. Now, baby, I can't breathe without you. No, I just can't see the future. And I don't feel so good without you. No, 'cause take me back to the days when we were both okay. Baby, you know it wasn't yesterday. We lost track and we couldn't find our way. Now, baby. I can't breathe without you. No, I just can't see the future. And I don't feel so good without you. No, 'cause I still need you. Take me back to the days when we were both okay. Baby, you know it wasn't yesterday. We lost track and we couldn't find our way. Now, baby.
Okay, pretty cool track. We'll start with both of your feedbacks.
एक नंबर.
Yeah, you guys. एक वर्ड में खत्म कर दिया। Atreus, just give your feedback if you have anything to say for this track.
वाओ इट्स ब्यूटीफुल
तुम्हारा कैमरा अटक गया है, एक सेकंड वापस वो ऑन कर।
इट्स एक्चुअली वेरी ब्यूटीफुल बट आई थिंक दैट देयर इज अ कैच इन द सेकंड ब्रेक
Okay.
एंड आई गेस ये क्या बोलते हैं, बेस में लेयरिंग चाहिए थोड़ा.
Okay.
हेलो
Okay. You guys are more like experienced with this genre, so
हेलो
yeah. Hello. Yeah. Okay.
हेलो
हाँ दिख रहा है। Work. Your camera is working. Cool. हाँ. Hello, Atreus. Can you hear us? I think उसको सुनाई नहीं दे रहा। So yeah, it's a really good track. Actually, I think maybe you can add some reverb to the vocal in the second break. I thought that it was slightly dry, and maybe you can try some cool effects with delays and stuff. This vocal is not. I won't say that the vocal is
I guess you
overused.
have to add him down.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, right. So yeah, uh, hello, hello, Atrius, hello, 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 hello.
Low.
हाँ, सुनाई दे रहा है?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, continue with your feedback. Then I'll give
Actually,
my.
the thing is, there is a catch in the second breakdown that
Okay.
uh, I think he altered the format of the voice,
Okay. Right.
which is sounding actually very catchy, but that
Okay.
can be the taste of the listener, that they find it sometimes beautiful, but they sound it sometimes awkward.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, keep it simple, like one format, and it will be a good track, I think. It's already
Okay.
pretty good.
Okay. Okay. Nice feedback. Enliven, do you have anything to add? Anything?
बेस पे लेयरिंग मांगता और और क्या बोलूं, अच्छा है.
Yeah, it's a nice track. I think, as I said, you can try to maybe make the vocal, especially in the second break, a bit more special because it sounds also a little bit dry right now. If you can add a bit more reverb and delay, and maybe you can reverse the vocal and try to do something with it. But I've heard this vocal before, so uh, I mean, it's nice, but personally, I think if you're making slap house, which is more vocal oriented, I think it's better that you use an original vocal because the more the emphasis is more on the vocal because the main concentration is on the vocal in this genre. When the genre is not too much dependent on the vocal, you can try and use samples. That is what like I personally feel and recommend. But overall, it's a good take. Um, so if you can try to, if possible, try to get like original vocals for it. Otherwise, it's a nice track, and you can work on the other things which we spoke about. So thank you so much for sending in this demo. We'll quickly move on to the next one. Um, also, Atrius, can you share the link to our WhatsApp groups? यहाँ पे वो I don't want to show the chats.
What link?
YouTube link. It's the link is there in the Haveli chat section. Just send it to WhatsApp.
Where is the
All the
chat
WhatsApp
section?
groups. You can't see Haveli chat. Okay, wait. I think I have to because this is a new account, right? I think that's why you're
Yes,
not able to see it.
yes,
How do I add role from here? Profile. Okay, sorry. I think you'll be able to see it now.
yes, I'm
Okay. Yeah.
watching it.
Okay.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. Thank you. Just spam it on every WhatsApp group so that we can get some more viewers. Okay. So nice demo. We'll move on to the next one. This is Larza and Fabrooks. Uh, it's an ID. So let's check it out. Progressive house. Oh, Mr.
नीचे देख कौन
Amitabh is
आया.
here. Oh my God.
क्या हाल है भाई?
Oh my God. Come to my stream so that you can hear this next demo.
ते फट्टे पाजी.
अभी अभी एक डेमो सुने हम लोग.
डेमो लाइव चल रहा है कि कहीं?
हाँ चल रहा है. हाँ यूट्यूब में. वहाँ पे भी आ जाओ चैट में और ग्रुप्स में भेज दो ना लिंक.
अरे हाँ, मैं भेज दूँगा.
हाँ थैंक यू.
It's been a while since I've seen your face. How you been? I'll admit I really miss this place. Just so you know you haven't been replaced, 'cause I still think of you now like nothing has changed. And it's always been you. can't live a lie. In between you and I, there's always love we hide. And it's always when you go. 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 It's always when you. It's been a while since I've seen your face. How you been? I'll admit I've really missed this place. Just so you know you haven't been replaced. 'Cause I still think of you now, like nothing has changed. You go. You go. And it's always when you. It's always when you. It's always when you.
Okay, interesting progressive house track. Yeah, so let's start with Atreus.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I've heard this vocals numerous times.
Okay.
So, and also the melody is very repetitive.
Okay.
Apart from the quality, the mixdown is lacking some of the, energy which comes
Okay.
with the progressive house tracks and the solid low end. Okay.
Okay.
And having a huge atmosphere around the breaks and the drop also. So I think it is lacking the quality, and the vocals are bit overused. Also the melody is very repetitive, and the second build up is kind of awkward, and also the second breakdown is very long. So
Right.
in the meantime, when the first drop ended till the second drop, I got bored. So if I was a listener, so I will skip it right away. So I think you can make it very uh, uh, focus more on the innovative sounds. Also, there are a lot of cymbals going on. So
Okay.
lose
Right.
less of those, and
Okay.
also atmosphere stuff and the
Right.
track organization
Okay.
that matters the most.
Okay. That was some really nice feedback actually. So guys heard some good feedback from the pro himself. So let's so do you guys have anything to add on? And Devin, do you have anything to add as
I
feedback?
haven't listened
Okay.
progressive house lately.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, but overall it's a decent track. So just work on the feedback which Atrius gave, and I think it should be nice. Yeah, and I think the mix is nice, but as Atrius said, it can be even better, and you can polish the track a lot. You can polish the track more. You can obviously add all those ambience sounds and stuff to make it sound more full. And I would suggest you to add one more extra lead synth layer to make it sound unique, and try to also work with uh, the drums to make it a bit more unique and make it stand out from the rest of
But
from rest of the
but I
progressive
guess
house tracks. Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
but I guess the bends on the leads is kind
Hmm.
of cool. I guess.
Okay,
Check
nice.
check.
You mean the pitch bends?
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I
And
mean,
it's always when you.
oh, yeah, the bend sounds really
Yeah,
good actually.
the bend sound actually like it's completely vibing with the track.
Yeah, it's
Vibing.
really good. It's really
Yeah.
good. It's really good. So yeah, Keep it up, guys. Nice.
It's always with you.
Also, one more thing.
Yeah, actually, as Atreus said, the half part of the drop is really good. So if you add more variations to the same melody, it will become less repetitive and more interesting. So try to change that, and yeah, of course, really nice track, has a lot of potential. So keep it up, guys. Keep
Also,
it up.
one more
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
One more
Go ahead.
thing they can do is in the second half of the drops, they
Right.
can add an acoustic snare in rhythm
Okay.
with the melody, which will give
Okay.
you a marching type of rhythm and also the vibe. So it will
Okay.
be, repetitive but in a good way.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
can you play the second part of the drop for me
Yeah.
once?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. 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 Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah.
It's always
Yeah. So, in my opinion, instead of adding those uh, like ambient sounds, you can make it like more. You can make it an app and add it to the background of that drop. Like you can
Okay.
add it to the back of the drop. Yeah. So it will
Okay.
be like much more soothing, and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That is a nice idea as well, which you guys can implement. So thank you, Frozen Race. Also, yeah. So keep it up, guys. We'll if you have an updated version, just send it back to us. So we'll get more feedback. Okay. So the next one is called Dark. What is it? It's a dark cyberwave idea by Rag. So let's check it out.
Instruction in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why did you spell Why did you spell alive?
Okay, nice, unique idea. What do you guys think about it?
I felt the drop is really weak here, and
Okay,
you can add more like strong bass here, like
okay,
you can make it more like mala sounds like
okay,
yeah.
okay. Anything to
In
add?
my opinion,
Yeah.
he gone for the, cyberpunkish and mid-tempo-ish track, some kind of
Okay,
fusion of that. Okay.
okay, okay.
So, in my opinion, if he refers to uh, the artist name is Rez, I think.
Yeah.
There
So,
is no
Yeah,
difference
mala and
between
res
wave
criminals,
and drop.
that kind of track. Yeah.
What?
yes.
Wait. What? What?
So
What?
if he goes like full hard and the very distorted bass with some really nice groovy kick, I mean punchy
I
kick
mean,
and a groovy percussion, so it will be a very good track, I think. But it is very weak now.
Yes, and living.
I feel the impact is low in drop.
Okay. Yeah. So you can just, as they said, you can try to improve
You can play
the.
again.
Okay. Sure.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, the kick, I guess kick sound is low.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Actually, the drop should impact after
The break.
those yeah, the break. but it's not impacting here. So yeah, it's not creating the much of a vibe it needs to be.
Okay, so Rag, actually, try to change the kick, I would say, because the kick is kind of a different kick with a lot of low frequencies, and there is no high-end click to it. And what is happening is that when the drop is hitting, it sounds like the kick is very weak. Actually, the kick the kick needs to be changed, and you have to make it you have to make it present. Either you can add a top kick to this one and make that uh, top end shine a bit more so that you get the impact. And the other thing is that the sub is very weak here. I'm not sure if you have added a sub in this drop, because I can't really hear the sub. Yeah, there is actually no sub, I think. So try to um don't really go for a flat line sub, because that might work, but I would suggest you to make a nice mid bass first with a nice groovy pattern layered to this, or you can also try using bass shots, and along with those bass shots try to add a sub pattern, try to add a sub bass following the same pattern, so that you have that full low end with the mid bass and the sub bass. um,
मैं
so
आता हूँ
so
थोड़ी देर बाद.
okay, sure, no worries.
Susua
So
Yogi said.
so when you do that it will so when you do that it will add um, the impact which we all felt was lacking. And one more thing is you can also layer some white noise impacts and downlifters and stuff like that at the starting of the drop to add a bit more of energy. And also the main beat sounds very thin, so try to layer that and make it more crisp. And yeah, and once you get the mix down right, just try to polish the mix down with some nice mastering, and I think it should sound good. So since this is an idea, we can't really uh, add too much, but I think this can get to that place where it sounds very good. So keep up the good work. Thank you for sending the demo. We'll now move on to the next demo. Oh damn, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, let's move on to the next
Hello,
one.
Ajoris.
Oh, what's up? What's up? Arey
Ajori,
bhai.
Hello,
bye
Trap.
bye.
Hello
Vada
sir.
Pav.
Trap
Trap
God.
God.
Vada Pav.
Sir, can you please turn on your video?
वही कर रहा है 1 मिनट.
Vada
Oh
Pav,
yes,
bro.
yes.
Vada Pav.
Let's go.
Tasty Vada Pav.
Let's go. Yo, what's up? Oh my
What's up,
God,
man?
bro.
So
कितने
cute,
दिन
bro.
बाद. Let's go. Bro,
Let's go.
so did you listen to this mid-tempo track? I'll just play it once. ये स्क्रीन में आ जाना जो मैंने
हाँ
शेयर
हाँ
किया उस
Already joined.
okay. So
This is
oh,
progressive house track.
sorry, not this one. Yeah, this one.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why do you spell?
Okay, so yeah, this was a track which we heard, and
सही है.
yeah, nice. So what we thought was that there was the drop actually lacked some impact, and yeah, some more low end work, and adding some layers to the base. I think it
Listen,
would
bro.
add more impact. Yeah, yeah,
You have to check your
yes.
spam mails. Somebody
Oh,
is
check.
spamming you.
Wait. Demo, where are
See,
we?
there are lot of spams. Who?
Who's who? Okay, okay. I'll add all these to the. Uh,
Akash Chauhan.
how do we send all of them together to the
To
inbox?
the
How do
do
I?
there is an option after has attachment to. So I
Oh, oh,
think
oh, oh,
there will be an option
oh, oh,
to.
oh, oh, oh,
You have to
oops.
select
Okay.
again.
Oh, right. Okay. I think, did they get added or not? I put it to the live mail, same mail,
Yes, good boy.
but I don't think it got added here. It went somewhere else.
Don't worry, we will listen. I think we missed one demo before Gestion.
This
I
one.
think. Yeah, this one I think.
I'm just curious to know, was there any trap songs in the?
Trap.
Yeah.
No, not yet actually.
Time will tell, I
No,
think.
no, no, not yet. We just heard deep house, progressive house, and mid tempo.
Oh
I
my
hope.
God.
I think there will be some trap tracks. So let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see.
please send.
What about? I mean, where I just sent it to the live mail, but it's not showing here, and it's also not there in spam now.
Don't worry, you can
Oh no,
do.
no, it's here. It's here. It's here in spam.
Okay, you can do one thing for the easier,
Way
uh,
method.
access.
Yeah.
After once you checked all the inboxes, then go to spam and listen to the spam ones.
Mark as attachment. Okay, I just put it as not spam. So is it now coming here? See now we'll have to just check it in that order, because
Okay,
yeah,
go check it.
because they sent the demos earlier, so I think we should not you know delay their
Skip them.
demos. Yeah. Okay, so this is Kessler. I have to tell you guys, he's really, really good. He just signed 2 tracks on our label, and one of the tracks got supported by Afrojack. Literally, it got supported by Afrojack.
Wow,
So let's
that is
check it.
maximum support,
Let's check
bro.
it out. Okay, I'm gonna skip a little bit because we're running short on time. I think this is like an intro track for this EP. So let's okay, better. Yeah, this groove is really good. Okay, quickly move on to this one. Yeah. Okay, one
If you
more.
know, I do. If you
Okay, okay. So overall, just let us know like what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Just overall from the EP.
Is he
Alias?
releasing the AP on FeelQ?
No, no, I don't think so. It's very nice though. But
Okay, okay.
I personally think, uh, somewhere like, um, I know that tech house is a bit repetitive. Like all these four tracks are probably tech house and bass house and stuff like that. I can see that it's a bit repetitive, but at the same time, at parts he's adding some extra, sounds to make it a bit more different and add more variations. I loved the build-ups and the break parts especially, but I think somewhere you have to slightly improve on the layering of your main sounds, because everywhere I think either you have one bass or one lead, something like that, but it's not necessary that you have to have some 2 3 layers. What I'm saying is try to make that layer a bit more well processed, because if it is one sound then you need heavy processing on the sound to actually make it sound full. But you can also try to add one or two layers to give support to the main sound and give some impact to that sound. That is what I personally thought. I think if you do that small change, it can make your music a lot more professional. So that is what I thought. Yeah, you if you guys have any feedback, just yeah, you guys carry on with the feedback. Abhishek, you have anything to add to the uh, feedback of these tracks?
Well, I personally don't really listen to tech house and all, but I feel this track has some different elements in it, and of course the layering needs a lot of work.
Okay,
Uh,
right.
yeah, that's it from my side.
Okay. Yeah, I think overall the style is very nice, and it also sounds like he has he's trying to kind of develop a sound as well, like within bass house and tech house. And it feels like when you listen to these tracks, it feels like it's a track made by Kessler. So that is really really sick, and keep going. And I think in this way you'll start to stand out more from others. So keep working on your stuff, and yeah, keep sending us tracks. We're always there to support you. Okay, moving on to the next track. Also guys, if you have anything to say, just like unmute your mics and go for it, so that we can keep going fast with all the demos. uh,
Okay.
there are two links from Rally Max. I'm not sure if we can listen to both. So it says please collab. Who can you just specify who you want to collab with, because there are like four people here. 5 people here. Even Edlevin was there. So you have to tell who you want to collaborate with. And let's check it out. This is from WAKID. Okay. Probably Atreus because this is progressive house. So be ready, Atreus. Just skipping it because there are no vocals. Actually, I like this melody a lot. Like, the melody sounds very refreshing. Even the
If this
second
track,
drop sounds very nice.
if this track has vocals, it will be like super
Right.
super cool and
Yeah.
will be next level.
Yeah. So, yeah. Atreus, do you have something to say? Your mic is
I
muted, right?
think the melody is super good and very fresh, but at the same time, I feel like the sound design it is almost the same. Okay, and in my progressive house, I generally look for the newest sound design I can make in every song. Okay, so I think that the melody is very nice, but apart from the melody, it is like other progressive house tracks also. No,
Okay. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, even I like the overall atmosphere of the track. Like it
Oh.
was quite good, and also the melody was quite good. But yeah, also, yeah, but I think the guitar part,
Hmm.
which you played in the second drop, it was a pretty good idea, but maybe I think it needs some more work.
Okay. Yeah. 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 It does need a. I think overall it needs a bit of polishing the whole track. I think you'll be able to do it. Uh, I personally thought that the leveling in the drop is kind of off. So try to give the lead a bit more volume and make it a bit more brighter, make it a bit more bright and kind of boost the highs and bring it forward. And no, sorry, I think it is fine, but don't boost it too much. Just the subtle boost, and maybe a little bit more of mid bass. If you have mid basses, just boost them a little bit or saturate them a little bit so that they are also audible, so that you have a better balance. And try to boost the high mids of the kick so that you can add a bit of punch to the kick. Yeah, so if you can do these small things and add the vocals and try to make it a bit more unique and stuff, I think it can become a really good track. So thank you so much for sending it in. I'll try to listen to this second track really fast.
Clouds that felt like they never clear. These are changing times.
actually felt the melody was really nice on this one. It sounded a bit emotional. Yeah, what do you guys think?
Actually,
Yeah,
he his melody is super good. I think he knows the music theory
right,
more
right.
than me and any other progressive house producers because his melodies are very good.
Yeah,
And
seriously, his
he
melodies
also
are
have,
like
if I get this idea, so I will down for a collaboration, okay? But there is a catch. We have to, organize the track to make it super unique, and that is the most hardest part in progressive house because there are limitations.
Okay. Okay, so you heard it from Atreus. So yeah, you can get in touch with him as well. So thanks for sending this track. Actually, it's really nice. I would also say maybe the extreme last note in the drop. It is probably ending on the seventh. I mean, yeah. So seventh note. So off the scale. So I think maybe you can make sure that the melody is ending back on either the fifth or the root note. uh, I think the root note is closer to the seventh note, so that it feels a bit more complete, because right now it feels like it's just hanging there somewhere. So if you can hear it again, you can understand what I'm saying.
also,
So
I have one
yeah,
more thing to say, not for this track, the previous track,
okay,
that in the first drop, there is when the fills come,
okay,
after the first part of the drop, the fills come. There is one thing he has tried for the LFO part. Like LFO part here is like too fast. I don't know, something like that only.
okay,
So I feel you can, if you want to add the LFO, like you can half you can keep the drum and half you can just add the LFO in the first part of the drop.
the first part of the drop
First,
on the first three.
uh, not this one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here,
yeah, at this point. Yeah, yeah.
here, over here.
Yeah,
Okay,
here,
okay.
here you can like the LFO could be like I mean to say it should be like more
On half notes, you mean? Do you
yeah,
mean?
yeah. Actually, it's very fast here. The LFO here at this part.
Okay, so
It's
it
a good
might
idea,
be.
but
Hmm,
it might be
nice.
yeah. It needs little bit. It needs to little bit slow down here, like something kind of
Okay, so you can try that. Maybe you can try that, and it
not good.
might.
Yeah,
Yeah. Maybe you can try that, and it might feel a bit better there. So thanks for that extra feedback. So yeah, thanks for sending the tracks. We'll have to move on to the next one quickly. So this is Krupesh Patil. So I created this bass house track with my bro Michael Hemix from Belgium. I also had sent this track to demo made yesterday. Okay. Would like to sign this on FeelQ. Okay. Krubs and Michael Hemix run back. Okay, let's check it out.
Okay.
I can't forget it, no. I am riding, midnight sky lit up, held by a bit of love, red eyes from crying, something fire by sound. Remember
let me play the drop once again.
Back now. I can't forget it, no. Something fire. Back now.
Okay, nice, nice. What do you think? What do you think? Adrius.
Okay, it is actually a very good song. Okay, it has very good potential, but there are certain things which caught me off guard, which was like build up. Okay,
Okay.
why are you introducing the main sounds in the build up? Keep it secret, keep it low key, and just you know thrash it in on the drop.
Nice
But
idea.
if you are going for a very vibey drop and energetic as well, so make the build up restricted so that
Hmm.
the drop can be explosive and like which can surprise people. It has the element of
Nice.
surprising in the drop, but don't introduce the main sounds in the build up. Apart from that, if you want to glue the build up and the drop, try the melody in some instruments on the top notes. Okay, so that it will be a nice atmospheric, and in the bed of the track you having snares and risers and going on, which is building the tension. So the atmospheric stuff and the tension part goes hand to hand and gives the uniqueness in the track. So I don't produce this genre, but I listen to this genre a lot. So yes, that can be the very interesting thing if you do that. But
Nice.
never in this genre, never introduce the drop elements in the build-ups.
Okay. Abhishek, do you have anything to add?
Bro, I agree to it what Atris said, but to be honest, I have nothing to say because this is not really what I make and what the type of music I listen to. But I would definitely say that the build up and the drop really was really catchy, and yeah, I
Yeah.
loved it.
Frozen, you have something to add?
For me, the track was good, but if I say the drop, it needs you need to add something, not add, but I feel things were messing a bit. So if you
Okay.
can work on that, that's
Okay.
really good.
Things were missing,
Or
or do you
messy,
mean
not
it was
messing,
messy?
messy. Like yeah,
Right. Okay.
drop
Okay.
needs like little bit more work. But
Okay.
it's really nice idea, and I
Yeah.
just love the track and love the vocals also. So yeah.
Right. See, what I personally think is that the drop vocal chop slightly, I think the formant sounds a bit weird. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it the voice texture sounds weird for some reason for
Back
me.
now.
I think it's a bit too light, or it's a bit too high-ish. Maybe you can lower the formant a bit, and it will become a bit more cool.
Voc
It'll sound like uh, I think it should the formant should come a little bit lower so that it sounds a bit deeper when the drop hits, and it'll sound a bit better. One more thing is, as Adrian said, before the drop, when the elements were coming in, somewhere I feel like there is a lack of automations to that. because you need to add so many automations. Like you have to spam automations for these kind of tracks, like be it the filter, be it the EQ, be it the reverb, be it even if you're using endless mile, just use a lot of endless mile in your build up, and use a lot of endless mile in the pre-drop part, so that the drop hits harder. And it also, as Atreus said, even though you have the elements in on that, if you use endless mile, I think the elements will get hidden, like you won't be able to hear the elements well, so that it'll give like a reverb washed effect. So when the drop hits, you'll be able to hear the main sound clearly. But right now I think if you have the sounds on the build up, maybe you have to filter it more or something, so that it's not very clear. I think that is one main problem, because even in those small details, there are it can make or break a track, because the build up and the drop parts, they're like the most important for our style. So I think that you should work on that. Refine your build-ups, refine your drops. I also think you can improve the low end a little bit, because I think the low end was not good enough in the drop. uh, Over here in the pre-drop part, you can also do an EQ on the sub or bass part, so that it comes and opens up when the drop hits. Right now it is like very, it is very static, like all the sounds that is the whole pre-drop part is like, we are able to hear the idea. It should like just filter in, and then when the drop hits, we should be able to hear it. So I think you should work on that part, and just work on these small things which we told you, and I think it can become a lot better. So actually this is a plus point for you, it's an advantage for you that you sent it to the demo stream, because I think you wouldn't have received the full feedback if you had, so if you had not come to the live stream. So that's why I will suggest everyone to try and come to the live stream, because if there is potential, we can give this time to improve your tracks. So I think that is very important. And yeah, keep up the good work. I can see a lot of improvement in your music, so I think you're getting to a really good position. So keep it up, keep working, and keep sending your tracks. You can send this back to me, even directly. I'll help you with the feedback on it. Thank you so much
Also,
for
there is
sending.
one more
Yeah.
thing.
Huh. Yeah. Go
If
on,
you
go on.
look at the dynamics of the track in the waveform, so you
Yeah.
will find that in the breaks, there is the equal energy as the drop.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
so
Right.
that is also one minus point. if
Okay.
if that energy builds gradually, and then it should like form a pyramid type of shape. So it will goes like this: there is a drop, there is a build up, breaks and stuff, and then it goes down again, and then it goes up again. So you have to follow this thing to make your drop more punchy and more like energetic.
True. So my SC link is yeah, no, I won't forget any links. I'm just going by order, because there were some mails in the spam, so I'm completing them, and then I'll come to yours. Okay, so don't worry. Next one is from Chun Fung Or. Okay, it's from Kogan, and it's called Where Are You Now? Let's check it out.
Nothing has ever made me feel the way you do. And now I'm stuck in a world where there's no more you. Baby, you'll be down for me, down. You said you'll be down for me. Where are you now? You'll be down for me, down. You said you'll be down for me. Where are you now? Baby, you'll be down for me, down. You said you'll be down for me. Where are you now? You'll be down for me, down. You said you'll be down for me. Where are you now?
Yeah, nice attempt. I think you should work a lot more on the lead sounds. The lead sounds are very basic here, and I think that the melody is not great as well. You should work on the melody as well. It's very basic right now. Doesn't sound catchy. The vocal is nice. The breakdown is nice. Maybe just work more on the drop. Work a lot more on the drop. Try to polish the drop a lot more with nice new sounds and different maybe try to make a new melody, like a whole new different melody, um, and yeah, then you can see where it goes from there. So what do you guys think?
Add some parts of vocal, it's not matching with the chords or something like. I
Okay.
feel that chords needs to be changed here, like because
Okay.
it doesn't match up with the vocals.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Atrius, you have anything?
I think he is new to the genre progressive house.
Okay.
So uh, he needs to learn things, and the best thing in progressive house you can do is, if you are making a progressive house, when you are about to complete your final idea, okay, that
Mm.
everything is laid in your playlist or whatever the DAW you work on, okay, then grab any progressive house track, layer above everything you have in the playlist, and just reference it. Okay, what kind of quality is he using, what kind of sounds he is using. Don't copy exact sound, but try to use, there is a type of sounds. Okay, if he if you know look in the songs, you will find there is atmospheric sound. Okay, there is lead sounds, there is uh, pulse sounds, sine waves. So you can alter, if you categorize those sounds, and then you find the alternatives to those sounds. So you will find that you will be able to recreating new fresh sounds.
Yeah.
Like in my songs, I sometimes use hardstyle leads. Okay, I sometimes use just bass shots. I sometimes use dubstep sounds. So there is
Nice.
actually no rule.
Yeah.
So when you are doing stuff, so just try to get what type of sound you need, and then find the alternative to those common sounds. I think that might help a lot.
Agreed. That was some good feedback. Okay, so let's quickly move on to the next track. This is Dark Habage by Nicole Holmes.
Remember the days crashing on your couch, singing your songs that I hadn't worked out. I remember the way that you cried after the fight with your brother in the pub downtown. We'd fantasize about running away, but with you here this felt like home. But you did it, took the job in the city while I stayed here and watched you go. And I'm wearing the shirt that you left. Flashback to the days we were drunk on your bedroom floor. I just wish you were here tonight, baby. Do you miss me too?
Yeah, it's sick. It's so sick.
Sorry.
This
It's
one is
nice,
so
no?
sick. Yeah, it's really.
Do you miss me too? Do you miss me too?
I can recognize that ambience.
That you
sick idea, to be honest. Your feedback? Let's start with
Now
Adrius.
this what I meant for the fresh sounding sounds, you know.
Yeah, sounds very fresh.
That's good.
I
Very
think
nice. Attractive.
I think maybe the drop leads and that perk, it just lacked a little bit of reverb. Just give it a bit more of reverb, and maybe you can try to sidechain the reverb so that when the leads are not playing, you get that splash of reverb so that it sounds a bit more full. Because I think that is the only thing which I felt. Other than that, it sounds really good. Also, maybe the kick can be EQ'd a bit better because it sounds like, yes, there is a lot of click, there's a lot of punch in the kick, but that low end thump is missing. So you can boost the very low 30 to 50 hertz so that you can get that low thumpy uh, feel from the kick. Otherwise, and you can also reduce the high mids part so that the click sound is reduced a little bit so that the balance is better in the kick. But other than that, it sounds really good. I think if you work on these two things, it can be improved. One more thing is I think the vocals are nice, but you can polish the processing on the vocals a bit better. You have to bring the vocals to the front. I felt like the vocals were kind of placed at the back of the mix in the breakdown. You have to maybe EQ the vocals a bit better, boost the highs and high mids a bit, and also you can add some saturation to the vocal so that it pops out a bit more, and EQ the other elements in the background and reduce their volumes so that there is a lot of space for the vocal to breathe. Otherwise, it's a really nice track. Like, the idea is perfect. Just these small things will improve the track and take it to the next level. Yeah. So if you guys have anything to add, you can you can.
Also, there is one thing, the initial, transient in the lead,
Yeah.
that is kind of pang, pang, pang kind of sound. Okay.
Okay.
So, I think it needs to be shortened bit
Okay.
because
Right.
if it is not be shortened like that pom pom sound, it will create like, it is sounding a little weird to me, but
Okay.
it can be a nice in it if
Okay.
he implemented that sound in a very, in the zone kind of space, like uh,
Okay.
जितना उसे चाहिए यार.
Right. If you can, make the lead sound a bit shorter. Do you mean the perk or the lead sound?
Lead sound, I guess he
I
meant.
mean the transient of the sound.
Transient of
It
the
is
the
like
first the
pang,
okay,
pang,
okay, right,
pang,
right, right.
pang.
So you want to reduce the length of that lead sound.
Yes, I mean it, like it is coming from a low part to the high part. So that's why it is creating that. In Silent One, in Serum
Oh,
or
okay.
Spire, it is very easy. There is an ADSR part in the macros section.
Right,
So
right.
it will be very easy to just tweak it. Like there will be a pitch automation for that transient. So if you look into that and
Okay.
fix it, so it
Yeah,
will be
if you
very
can
easy.
do that, it would be better. So that you can I think if it just becomes a bit more smooth, like the lead just has to become a bit more smooth, so that it doesn't come off in a very clicky manner. It would be cleaner, and you can try to do that. So yeah. Anything else, guys? We'll move on to the next one. Anything else?
No,
Okay.
no.
Cool, great track. Send us an update if you can. So the next one is from a virus. A virus. Okay.
Virus.
A virus.
Precaution of the
A
virus.
virus ID. Okay. Let's check it
Virus.
out. Seems like another progressive house track. Today we are getting so many progressive house demos. So it's good that Atrius is here
Progressive track.
actually. Okay, yeah. Your feedback?
For me, the first drop and the second drop are the same, and also I did not like the drop melody because it's
Yeah,
kind of bit off
yeah.
what I yeah what I can hear.
Okay, yeah. Atreus, do you have anything to say?
Like it will be the same as the uh, generic feedback for any other
Right,
progressive house
right,
song, that
right,
it is very repetitive.
right. Same
The
feedback as the
melody
previous tracks, to be honest.
is like 10% there, the melody is good, but not that good, you know.
Yeah,
There, if you find the track on YouTube and on SoundCloud, you will find the not the exact same, but the type of the melody a lot, you know. So
yeah.
try to, you know, not just make the track like other progressive house track. Make it by feeling it, not
Mm,
just if any other producer making that track, so I will make that track also, or that type of melody also. No,
right.
it is good for the YouTube tutorials. It is good for the YouTube tutorials, but not to implement in your real life. You have to, you know, introduce some new elements in the society because you are born to do something new.
Okay, nice feedback. Yeah, maybe it's almost the same feedback as all the other tracks. So just make it a bit more unique with some different elements and sounds and see where it goes. So thanks for sending it in. Keep sending us your tracks. So we'll move on to the next one. This is called Where Are We Going by Semblance Smile, Kashmira, and Krevix.
Not gonna run to you tonight. I'm just gonna make my way to the city lights, where my heart can beat with the nightlife. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going?
Nice.
Keep my I'll search tonight, keep my heart away. Where are we going?
Actually, I like this idea. It was different from the other tracks. What is this called? Future rave or melodic? Techno.
Future
What is it
rave.
called? Future rave. Okay. Yes, the drop was good, special, but the vocal is very overused. I've heard this vocal in so many tracks. I would suggest you to change the vocals to a lesser used vocal, or if you can get an original vocal, it could be really good. My feedback is just that, and the other things can be fixed with some EQ, here and there. I like the LFO part after the drop as well. It sounded good. Yeah, and overall, it feels like the breaks energy is high compared to the drop, and all those dynamic all those changes are required. Just check the dynamics of the track, and also the vocal was lost in the mix in the breakdown a little bit. So uh, just try to give more clarity to your vocals. Yeah, it is anything.
It is a good future rave track.
Yeah, yeah,
Also, it is having a very nice vibe.
yeah.
But there is one thing I would recommend, that in the break section make it a less louder than the drop. In this waveform you won't be able to identify where is the drop and where is the break.
I think this
And
Okay.
track
this
is
is,
already going to come out on 7th April. We have written.
yes, it's good, but most of
Okay.
the A&Rs of the labels, they look in the waveform also. It matters a lot to them. So yes, that's a point. That's it.
True. Okay, so next one. Okay, we'll quickly move on to other tracks. Now this is Into the Unknown by Vijay. Let's check it out.
Wonder why, I wonder why I keep on trying to stay. Can't break away. I realize that I might just need to find another way, another day. Take it all out of me again. I need to get away. I need to get away. I don't care, yeah, just go ahead. Back for me to stay, but I need to get away. And all I know is that I need to let go. I can make it alone. Whoa. So just take it slow. Walk into the unknown. I can make it alone. I'm diving into the I'm diving
Oh, it sounded really good actually.
behind your head. I need to get to the I'm
Yeah, really good track. I don't have anything to say about it. What do you think?
It is very good. The main thing, the eye catcher is that deep how, no, I mean melodic techno plug he added in the breakdown. That
Okay,
is very,
right.
creative.
True, true, true. Yeah, I actually
Good.
noticed that. I thought it was going to be a deep house track, but it was a bit unexpected there and nice. So, Frozen Race, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, it's really good. I don't have anything to say. It's really good. Just send me when
Nice.
it's released. Yeah.
Yeah, nice track.
but I need to get
The melody slides and it's very very emotional and
hard.
I like the hats also. Sounds like some Garrix Alesso kind of track. Really nice track. Okay, so let's go. It's our boy Jistion Jishnu, and let's check it out. It's called I don't know what it's called. It's probably progressive house something with STN vocal. So let's check it out.
I know that we are upside down, so hold your tongue and hear me out. I know that we were myself all over me. We'll let this place go down in flames only one more time. You killed the lights, so drop the blinds. Don't throw the sparkling gas. I know that we were made to break, so what I don't mind. Are you gonna stay the night? Are you gonna stay the night? Oh, 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 oh. Stay the night. Gonna stay the night. Doesn't mean we're bound for life. Stay the night.
Pause हो गई है.
Yo, this is so good to be honest. It's so fresh, bro. Like I think this is your best track so far. It's really good. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's good. I really feel it.
It is
It's really
good.
good.
It is like 2010 Z vibe, like clarity, and
Yeah, yeah, that kind of, yeah.
and it is very good. You know,
It's very good. I
very
think
refreshing.
yeah. Let's hear the drop again. I think you can boost the sub bass a little bit, just increase the volume of the sub bass a little bit more, so that you get that low end feel to it. Because right now it feels flat. I don't really get the low end. So you can do that, and I think you should be done with it. Also, somewhere in the leads, somewhere probably like the mids of the leads, you can boost them a little bit so that that part can get filled a bit better, and some of the bass also needs to come forward a little bit more so that you can feel the bass a little bit more. So for that, maybe you can boost the highs of the bass, high mids of the bass, and I think it will bring that crunchiness of the bass that is slightly missing. I feel there is something in that aspect, but otherwise it's a really, really well made, well produced, good quality sounds, good melodies. It's really good. We can even, like, if possible, we can try to get it on FeelQ if you want. So great track, great track. Keep it up. The production is really good.
Any label would take this song. It is good.
Yeah, yeah, surely, surely. Okay, so the next one is Ultrax ID, and let's see. Looking for vocals. This is really good actually. Sounds pretty fresh. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think?
In my opinion, it is sounding like squashed.
Okay.
Okay. Because everything is having almost the same level.
Okay.
Like the bass is very,
Mm,
like, it is not a bad thing. It is
mm,
sounding good.
mm.
Okay. But in my opinion, if it like would be not that squash, so it will add a little bit more
Mm.
life to the
Right.
track. Okay. And will be more natural, would
Yeah.
be more open, I would say. Okay. And will be like feel to, like, there's a feeling to move anywhere. So that will be that will this track will get that type of feeling, after it is
Mm.
mastered like nicely. It is sounding a bit squashed, like over compressed, but it is a very good track. Like the
Yeah.
idea is very good, but the vocal chop is, I think, louder.
Yeah, I actually felt like the main thing was there were a lot of highs in the vocal chop. It sounded harsh to
Yes,
my ears. The vocal
yes, it
chops
is
can be
sounding.
cleaned up a little bit more. You can EQ them, clean it up, add some reverb or something, and you have to make it smoother and less louder as well. And I think, yeah, and add vocals and stuff. They will come on, and if you can work on those things, it will be a lot better.
Yes, also you have to control the transient of the vocal chop, because
Right.
if you don't control the transient of the vocal chop, that will be a very that will compromise your overall loudness of the track in the master.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So thanks for sending in the track. It's a really nice idea. Keep working on it and send it back to us. We'll try to give more feedback on it. And yeah, moving on to the next one. This is an ID from Revlin. Check it out. Sometimes in few tracks, even if you play the intro, you can hear the quality, and I can literally hear the quality just by listening to this intro. Like, it is actually so well produced. You can see that every aspect is already taken care of, in terms of EQ, in terms of volume balancing. It really sounded good. I'll play the intro once again. Just listen to it. Love the chords. Bro, what is this happening? Oh my god. I'm getting goosebumps. Insane, bro. Oh, I'm actually out of breath. I don't feel like skipping this track. It's so good. Even without the vocals. Let's go for the drop once again. to say one thing. You might say that this is a classic progressive house track, but it was just so well made that all those things really they went out, because the moment the melody catches your attention, it just grows on. And I think this is like an amazing progressive house track. Like, this should be like an example of an amazing track. That is what I thought. Like, what do
Yeah,
you guys
no,
think?
it's really good. Like so much
It is
polish.
very good. Ambience is very good. Also, that unplugged vibes with from the acoustic guitar is very good. That sparkly high end and the you know there is a unique sound design in the drop. It is like stringy but also soy. It is like in between. So yes, it gives you that different vibe.
It this track just speaks of experience. It sounds so well made. Thank you so much for sending this to us, sir. And also, if possible, we would be happy to sign this track. If you can get any vocals on the track, if even if it is some kind of original vocal, it would be really amazing. Yeah, and we would be amazing. It would be amazing for us, and we would be really happy to move on with it, to go forward with it. So thank you so much once again for sending us this demo. Um, we really loved it. So so let's move on to the next track. This one is from Abhi Nandan. Okay, this name is really unique and nice, and it says celebrating number one friendship, number one yari. This is really funny.
Beware,
This is really funny. I think this is some
beware.
kind of troll. I have a personal feeling it might be a
Play.
might be a troll. I'm not sure, but
ये नंबर वन
I'm scared to play it. But let's
वन
go.
यारी है ये नंबर
Lana,
वन यारी है यारी है
This is hilarious.
यारी है ये नंबर वन यारी है आसमां से ऊंची है बंदरों से गहरी ऐसी वैसी दोस्ती नहीं ये नंबर वन यारी है ये नंबर वन यारी है ये नंबर वन यारी है
Subscribe to Nerd Week tonight to
नंबर वन
To someone that
I think it is a very good track. Like the trap snare is very good,
It's
and the
actually good.
hardstyle
It's
leads are
actually good.
just
It's actually well produced. The kick is hitting so hard.
yes, hardstyle leads are just fantastic. And future bass chords, I love those.
Oh God.
it has everything.
I think we heard this track already, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks for sending this, Abhinandan. Abhinandan. Oh, okay. I think that is Abhinandan. So I'm so sorry. It's Abhinandan, and it is written as Abhinandan. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. This is Where Are You Now by Kogan. So
Nothing has ever made me feel the way you do. And now I'm stuck in a world where there's no more you. Baby, you'll be down for me, down. You said you'll be down for me. Where are you now? You'll be down
this is actually good.
for me, down. You said you'll be down for me.
Just a few more demos, guys, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay.
Where are you now? Baby, you'll be down for me, down. You said you'll be down for me. Where are you now? You'll be down for me, down. You said you'll be
Actually, I was expecting so much from the drop. I thought that the break was really good, but the drop didn't live up to my expectations. I think you have to work more on the drop, a lot more. Change the sounds, maybe change the melody, make it a lot more unique. Uh, yeah, that would be my feedback. What do you think? Like, I think it's the same feedback as we gave for almost like half of the progressive demos which we received. It's the same thing, mix down. You can add more mid bass, boost the mid bass a bit, change the melody, make it a bit more unique, add a different lead synth layer. And yeah, what do you think? What do you think, Atrius? Sorry.
I think I agree with your point of view. The track breakdown was very good, but the drop, it is lacking somewhere. So I think he had to, work on more to get more experience.
Yeah,
If he have like more experience and like more, kind of, if I say, it is all about experience. That's it.
yeah. Just keep working on your craft. I'm pretty sure you will improve a lot. Thank you for sending in your demo. So we are moving on to the next one. This is okay. I like dark progressive. This is a dark progressive demo. Let's check it out. It's from SYXE Sykes Music.
Crash in the dark night.
Can you hear that ambience in the background? It sounds off, don't you think? It sounds off key.
I think
Hear that?
Yeah.
that's not ambience.
That
That's not
sounds
ambience. It will be the
I
lead.
wasn't prepared for this.
Is that the piano? Is that coming from the piano? I don't know.
Down in the cold, I
yeah. It's,
tremble from a lucid kiss. I raise up.
No, it was just there in the beginning. See?
It's the lead.
I think some reverse something. I don't know.
Is the lead in the.
Night, I wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah, I think you have to remove that. It's sounding off key. There is no sub bass. There is no low end. By the way. Yeah, well, I think the drop needs a lot more layering, and the melody can be a lot better. You can add more mid basses. You can make it thick. You can try to make the drop a lot more full, make it more energetic. Also add a nice sub bass. I can't hear the sub. Do all these things, and it can be better. What do you guys think?
See what I told you in the beginning,
Yeah.
that is a drop element.
Okay. Okay.
So, yes, the drop needs to be fuller. In the dark progressive house, you don't need to worry about the mixing. Mixing is the secondary part which you do in the later on, like when you finish the track in the dark progressive house. But you have to go for the energy. In dark progressive house craves for the energy. You have to make it energetic. You have to make it like a banger. Okay. So yes, dark progressive house, if you are going for, then it is all about energy. You have to bring out the energy from the genre.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on to the next demo quickly, since we are running out of time, I'll try to wrap it by 11 p.m. So this is Who's Who ID.
I need you to
Looks pretty good quality from the waveform, but let's
save me tonight. I'm crossing every line. Come take me home, don't wanna take me unless it's you again. At the end of the night, it's gonna be just you and I.
Oh my god.
Okay, I want to give some specific feedback to this track. It is a bit generic. It sounds like, all those stamp style tracks, but what you can do to change it is maybe you can remove the stab, because the stab, sounds a lot generic because it is overused a lot. So remove the stab, either change the stab, use something else which is very fresh, or remove it, add something else. You can make a growl or something like that, and I think you can change, or probably you can EQ the mid bass. Mid bass sounds a bit weird. You can reduce the volume of the mid bass which is in the drop. It sounds very weird, and I don't know, it doesn't fit with this track, I feel. Instead of that, just have a thick sub bass below. But if you want to have the mid bass, lower the volume and just make it a little bit less present, and I think it will be a lot better from what it is right now, because the drop melody idea is very good. The main core idea of the track is good. So if you do that, maybe it can sound a lot more unique. And also, if you have added all those alarms and stuff behind, maybe change it, or make it in a way such that it becomes a bit unique. Otherwise, you can remove the alarms as well. So other than that, I think it would be good. And also, I think the vocal in the breakdown was not on tempo, on beat. It felt faster. So I think you should work on that as well.
Need you to save me tonight.
Also, the vocal sounds a bit weird with the bass. Maybe try to change the combination, and filter out the bass maybe in the break, and change the vocal, or make it a bit more, in key or something like that. So yeah, that is my feedback. What do you guys think about it?
Tough to say on this one, but yeah, there's something you can add, like mm, how to explain that here.
Add something to the drop,
Yeah,
something to the lead.
make it like it's more like sounds like Seth Hill's style or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So if you
So
can just add something
reverb
unique
kind
to.
of stuff,
Okay.
like yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
also you can remove the kick, let the what we can say, let the plucks play in the between or something like that. Kind of,
Okay, yeah, to make it
whatever.
like a filtered fill kind of part,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
can help as well. So yeah, what do you think, Atrius?
In my opinion, it is a cool track, but the thing he can improve is like the stabs. Okay,
Yeah,
stabs are these stabs are very common.
yeah,
Okay, rather than stabs, you can go for the bass shots
mm,
or the color house bass shots.
yeah,
Those are unique things. Okay, and rather than just going for the straight
true.
oomph kind of stab, just go for the like pump like double stab, because there is one stab and then a little bit empty space. Why don't you
Oh,
fill that space as well?
right,
Go for the double stab, like pump pump ta
right.
ta 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 ta, whatever the melody is. Okay, and yes,
Yeah,
the
nicely.
thing, the vocal is sounding like weird because he might be using alter boy. Okay,
Right.
and he is not checking up the,
Key.
like, if it is in mono or stereo.
Okay, right.
If it is in stereo and you are using alter boy, you are damaging your track. That is
Okay,
one flaw in alter boy.
right.
If you use Ableton, just put on the utility plugin after the alter boy and then select either the left channel or the right channel so that it becomes the mono and preserve the vocal in its original state.
Right.
If you use like fruity loops, I don't know but
Okay, you can just make
to
it
do it
mono.
in Fruity Loops.
You can just make it
No,
mono.
that is not about making it mono. Okay,
Okay,
that is about if you like preserving the track in mono, that is something different. Okay, in
okay,
Fruity Loops, you
okay.
are making it mono,
Hmm.
but that is the same thing which you do in the master and make it mono. Okay, we
Okay,
don't need to make it mono, but we have to make it mono to preserve the track. Because if you do it mono,
okay,
and right now I'm listening it also in mono, and it
okay,
is sounding weird.
okay,
So what's the point if you are making it mono? The point is we have to preserve the track in mono. So in that thing you have to select one channel of your speaker for that dedicated sound that
okay,
it comes out from that speaker but illusionate the listener that it is coming out from the next speaker as well. That's what Ableton utility plugin
I think
do
it's more
if you
of
select.
a, I think it's more of a harsh effect or something, so that you can use a
No, it
stereo
is
shape
not
or.
about harsh effect. It is not like
Okay,
it is not stereo widening it. It is
okay,
narrowing the stereo
yeah,
wideness, but it is preserving the signal in the mono. That is
okay,
what utility can do when you select either the right channel or the left channel. I don't know
okay,
about this in Fruity Loops.
okay. What do you mean by preserving it in mono? Like,
Okay, so there is a catch. If
uh-huh.
you are making the track mono,
Mm-hmm.
either you have the volume reduction, okay,
Okay,
or you will see that sounds are phasing.
okay,
It is not phasing, but it is muffling. Okay, it is
okay,
like muffled.
okay,
No, you are not able to hear what he's saying in mono. Like
okay.
it is very like not
It is,
that
it has
clear
a
in
lot of,
clarity wise.
okay, okay, okay. Basically, it is
Okay.
actually phasing, right? The vocal is phasing.
Yes, it is like flanging, phasing,
Yeah,
like
okay, okay,
stuff going on.
okay,
That's what the main flaw in Alter Boy. That's
okay.
why I use manipulator.
Yeah, yeah. Alter Boy is very bad, to be honest. Like, even I could hear, like, when it was played, I felt like, Alter Boy was used, because it gives off that effect, as you said. So to remove that effect, you can do that thing on utility, as you said. So yeah, okay. So let's move on to the next one. I think basically there must be some plugin in FL, where you can, like, you can try to preserve the mono, or some plugin should be there. I'm not sure. Something to do with, you can also maybe use a third party plugin from Waves, I think. So there must be something in Waves, right, which can rectify that with, those issues, I think. Either Waves or, Isotope, something like that, so that, that effect goes off. Okay, so moving on to the next track. Quickly, I'll try to play these. This is live from Kogan. Okay, it's,
Life
I think,
renew.
techno or something.
We live. We love. We fall. By life. Wandering here. We fall.
The stabs can be EQ'd, and also you can sidechain them a bit, and that other sound which is coming in, like down down, that thing can be EQ'd, and overall the EQing can be better, leveling can be better, loudness can be reduced of those synths. Very empty in this part. You can add a vocal, something, some ambience, something to improve the break. The vocal needs better processing as well. There is no, the sub is not too audible here. Yeah, that's it, I would say. Otherwise, the idea is nice. Just work on the mixing a bit more. You have anything to say?
Same for me.
I
Like,
was, yes, I
Yeah, yeah.
was very enjoying the kick and bass combination.
Nice. Yeah, that was really good
But
actually.
then the
Yeah.
acid comes in
Yeah.
and it spoils the mood.
Okay.
Okay. The thing is, when you are using acid, acid should be like very high quality. Otherwise,
Mm-hmm.
it will be considered as a cheap sample. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because acid is something analogish, with sound
Okay.
analogish. If you like ruin the analog sound,
Right.
then it is no point of using it. So if you are using acid, then use the like particular acid sound which is very famous, like which
Okay.
Roland uh,
Mm-hmm.
E303, like something like that VST
Okay.
uh, makes, which is like a popular hardware. So you
Okay.
have to go for that sound. And also this dog barking sound is very good actually. It is very creative, but it should be, uh, controlled,
Mm-hmm.
like EQ'd and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, kick and bass combination is exceptional. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So thanks for sending in this demo. Moving on to the next one. This is Andera Lyra. Thinking about nice. I think you can boost the highs of the lead sound a little bit because it sounds a bit dry. Also, you can increase the reverb a bit. This part was yeah, yeah. Also, the bass needs to be a bit better mixed because it sounds very loud and it's not well mixed. It's not side chained well as well. You have to side chain it better with the kick, make it pump through the mix, pick the kick, punch out through the mix, and yeah, and just EQ the bass and reduce some low mids and mids so that it's not too in the face, and brighten the leads. And also the waveform is like a brick, so try to adjust the volume of the break and make the drop hit harder. Yeah, that that's about it from me. What do you think?
for me, it was like this track was really good, but what I feel that the leads can add more to, like, it can have more reverb kind of stuff, and
Hmm.
like whatever the chills.
Right.
Yeah, I feel Enliven is the right person here to who can
Yeah,
tell more about
deep
these tracks.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adrius, you have something to say?
No,
Okay, okay.
not so much experienced in this genre, but I'm, learning this genre as well.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so I think that's about it, just polish the track a bit more. Also get a nice vocal so that it can add more to the track. So keep it up, good work. Thank you for sending in the demo. So moving on to the next one. Okay, finally, this is from our boy Adi. It's an ID. Let's check it out quickly. Just a few more IDs over and then let me close it. Four more to go. transition could have been better. Like I feel like this transition after the drop could have been a lot more smooth. You can add some kind of downlifter, something to just uh, gel the drop and the break part a bit better. The drop idea is really good, really sick, really sick. The chords are a bit dry. Maybe you can filter it out, add some other stuff on top, and just take it a bit down. Oh, I like the tabla here. This part also, maybe you have to add some supporting synths and stuff, because it doesn't sound as big as it's supposed to. Yeah, overall just some leveling stuff here and there, like the chords are at some places they are louder than the leads and stuff like that, have to just work on that stuff. But it's such a sick idea, like the
Yeah,
whole melody
idea
and
is
sounds are so good.
idea is really sick, and yeah, that's it. Yeah,
What
whatever
do you
you
think,
said.
Atrius?
I think it is like Rude Lies, Retrovision
Yeah,
vibes.
yeah, yeah.
But the thing he can improve is lead is sounding a bit thin to me.
Okay, right.
It is sounding a bit thin to me. There is a little space in between the chords and the leads. So if he can fill that gap,
Yeah,
so it will sound like more glued and more compact as well.
yeah,
So, and I think that when the tabla comes in, it is not that audible. It is like losing its what I can say, the sound, and losing sound of the tabla in the mix as well. It is getting drowned in the mix somewhere. So he has to make the thing stand out. And if he is unable to find the trick to make it stand out, just saturate it. It will automatically know
yeah.
get more audible. That's it.
Okay, yeah. I think you can also like maybe add stereo shaper and add harsh effect to the tabla, maybe to just spread it wide out. But it sounded good. So yeah, just all those small things, and it'll become really good. Really, really good track, has a lot of potential. So keep it up. Really good work. So moving on to the next one. I think we have already heard this, right? The Avirus. We have heard this.
We already heard the
Sorry.
virus. This one we
I
are
did.
we have
You have to
already heard.
skip.
Okay. This one also, right?
No,
Okay, so future bass or future wave from Rock. I don't know why, but it sounds like, I know that it is not mastered, but even while you're mixing your track, it should be very crisp, Your mix down should be very good. And I feel like the processing part is something you have to work on. A lot of plugins, try to get the waves bundle, take all these sound, watch some tutorials of lead sound processing, or processing of vocals, processing of chords. That can help you to improve your tracks. See, it feels like there is no space for the elements. It feels like every element is in just one space, and they are all fighting for space with each other. And it sounds like the mix is very close. There is no stereo work, there is no panning here and there. But the idea is nice, but you have to work on the production more. What do you guys think about this one?
Yeah, the track needs bit more spacing, and also it needs space for the elements to come in, and also it needs the break part in the drop, so that like adds
Yeah.
more to the track or something you can say.
Atreus, do you have anything to say?
Sound selection, sample selection is the key in these
True.
kind of genres. If you don't do it right, you will ruin the whole song.
Yeah.
So, and I want to
Also,
say,
yeah,
why
yeah.
are you experimenting so much with other genres? Stick to one genre,
Yeah.
master that genre,
Yeah.
or not just get the experience from that
Yeah.
genre.
Yeah.
Don't run here and there. Okay, stick to one genre, focus on that genre.
Yeah.
If you are not the pro in that genre, suppose you are not the pro in that genre, but you will get some kind of experience, like how to mix bass, how to mix chords, how to mix lead, how to mix breakdown, how to make melodies, how to make that, how to make this. So, and when you make the other genre and imply those experience in that genre, you will find that you have like improved a lot drastically. So that is the reason why people stick to one genre in the beginning, then experiment.
True. Okay. So moving on to the next track. This is Roar from Frank Young. We have one more track and
And the bass gonna roll like. You can't turn nothing falling for. And the bass gonna roll like.
yeah, yeah. So what do you guys think?
I think it's very good track, very
Really,
nice, unique things, and
True.
it is the improved version of the bass house, like extremely improved version of the bass house, and very good use of the sounds,
Hmm.
like
Right.
very minimal sounds,
Yeah.
and making it so much powerful.
Yeah.
Very good track,
Yeah.
very well focused
Yeah.
and nice. I love it.
Frozen.
for me also the same. It's really very good, and it's very the melodies are very catchy here, and
Yeah.
also I love the track. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. It's a really good track. I think that the drop lacks a little bit on the low end. Sub bass just a little bit.
Bass gonna roll like.
The first part has to match the energy with this vocal chop part. That is not happening actually. It's slightly like there is a very slight difference. Try to boost the first lead shots and synths or whatever you have in the first half. try to boost the highs and high mids, and also it felt a bit raw to me. I don't know why, but it doesn't sound cohesive with everything else. So try to either layer the basses or the leads. uh, if you're layering the bass, the crunchy mid bass kind of bass shot needs to have a lower sub B kind of bass shot layered with it, so that you have a lot more to the low end. And for the lead, maybe you can process it a bit better and add some supporting lead to it, so that it becomes a bit more thick. But otherwise, overall the track is good. The the vocal in the second break, it is a bit overused, but it is fine, it is not too bad. So yeah, keep working on the stuff in the drop, and yeah, and send it
Also,
back.
I have one more thing to say that
Yeah,
like one more suggestion that when the vocal that before it hits the drop,
yeah,
like it you can add like you can make it more like a vocoder kind of stuff or something, which
yeah,
like you can make it more fat.
yeah.
Like basically, that's how the bass house sounds like are like mostly like before something like that. Or,
True. So
yeah.
that could be nice, if you add something special to the pre-drop. And yeah, it's a good track overall. So keep sending us your music. So thank you for sending in this one. So this is the last track of the stream. Once again from Groups. It's a progressive idea. See, from the waveform, I can say that the break sounds louder than the drop. But yeah, the drop is lacking energy. This part is the drop is lacking a lot of sub. Like it feels like the sub in the break is louder than the sub in the drop. So try to invert that and make it better, and try to improve the melody in the drop, and try to change the lead sound as well. Otherwise, it's a nice attempt. So you can make it much better, because I know that you have that potential. What do you guys think about it?
Yeah, drop is like it needs to be a bit more powerful, and the
Yeah,
breaks needs to be like less uh, as per the
loud.
waveform. Yeah,
Yeah.
break needs to be little bit not loud, like it needs to be little bit silent, like so that the
Yeah.
drop
I
could.
mean, I mean that, yeah, you have to reduce the volume of the elements in the break.
Yeah,
And I think that could, like, give some tension to the
yeah,
to the break and the build up and the drop. So
yeah.
yeah, keep working
Gradually
on
it
it.
increases and comes
Yeah,
louder like that. Yeah.
yeah. Anything to add, Atreus?
No.
Okay. So that was our last track of the day. Do you guys want to play some one or two one? Do you want to play an idea of yours, Atreus or Frozen Race? We'll hear one and then we can
I
close the
have one
stream.
with Novusi, but let's say
Okay.
okay.
What?
Let me share my screen.
Do you want to play any ID of
I
yours?
don't have any ID.
It's a
Okay,
very.
so yeah,
I'll play one of my
okay,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not that complete, but
okay.
let
Send
me
it,
play
send
it.
it to the Haveli chat. I'll
Yeah,
play
yeah,
it on the stream. Yeah.
Okay, I
yeah.
will also send.
Okay, send. We'll hear two IDs and
Mm,
just the
uh,
not even over. Yeah. Okay. Have some work as well. So I have to go.
yeah,
Okay.
really. Here you go.
Guys, I'm asking once if I missed any track. So just let us know if we missed any demos so that we can end the stream. What nice show us your history tab? Why will I show my history tab, bro? Axel, oh my god. And see what else. Chirag Pujari, the collab with Sean was awesome. Thanks, bro. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's check out the Frozen Race track. This is what? Nobu X Frozen Race. Okay, Nobushi and Frozen Race. Why is it not opening?
ईमेल क्या है?
Share. Sorry. हाँ?
ईमेल
अबे
तो
यार,
बता दे.
यहाँ हाँ?
ईमेल
Wait,
तो
wait,
बता.
wait, wait.
क्या बोल रहे? मेल.
ईमेल.
हाँ, live@feelqrecordings.com. यहाँ पे भेज देना. क्या प्रॉब्लम है? डिस्कॉर्ड में. Okay, let's go. Nobu and Frozen Race. ID. Ooh, I like this melody. Yeah, typical Frozen Race melody. I know that this tag is not finished yet, so
Yeah,
I won't really give feedback because you have to work on it and
yeah.
improve it. So nice melody, nice melody. I like it a
Thank
lot.
you. Hey, actress, send your music. Send your unreleased.
भेज दिया मैंने हवेली में.
Haveli में. Okay. This is Next to Me. Atrius remix क्या है भाई? किसका remix है?
अरे यही एक आइडिया भाई, मैं क्या करूं.
रुक.
अरे रिमिक्स कॉन्टेस्ट था, वो मैं जीत गया.
ओ, उसका है ये.
Oh,
हाँ.
Broken, not a care in the world since I saw it all breaking down. Just have faith. No, I've been trying hard to fix this. Been trying hard to make things better. I'll find a way to keep on fighting through the weather. Now and forever, ever. So when the universe comes crashing down on me, I need your remedy to come and set me free. There isn't anywhere that I would rather be when you are next to me. 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 When you are next to me.
Yo.
When you are next to me. When you need.
वो kick, the kick is very good. Proper hard side kick. कितना लेयर किया बे उसको?
I made it myself.
लेयर करके ना.
No,
हाँ,
I made it myself from
made
the
the hard
VS.
style kick.
okay, from the sound design part or
Yes, EQ,
Nice.
EQ and clipping and distortion, mistortion.
Awesome. Okay, guys, so there's one last track from Jistion which I missed. I'll just play that. Oh, hard style है शायद. feel like the melody is too long for some reason. Somehow, even though it is dark progressive, it has that Z kind of vibe to it. I actually like that, he's mixing that Z kind of vibe to dark progressive, which makes it even more unique. Like that concept itself is very, very, very fresh. I think you should stick to this sound and make a, you have to like put some 10 songs with that sound, and it'll be like, your style. It's really, really good. Really, really good idea. Yeah, it's not finished yet. It has work to do, but it's really good. The drop obviously needs to be fixed with the mixing and stuff, but idea is so solid. What do you guys think about this one?
Yeah, for me also, like it's really good, and can't say much about it because I'm not into that much dark progressive. But yeah, it's really good for
But
us.
your first song was Dark Progressive House.
For me, no, no, no. No.
Okay, guys. So thank you for sending your tracks. We'll close the stream now. So yeah, follow our channel, subscribe to our channel, and we'll try to do it often. So yeah, peace. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Okay.